Can y'all hear me? Hey, Willard, how you doing? Can y'all hear me? That's the question I'm asking. Caveman Mechanic, we can hear you very clear, Kevin. Very good. I figured it out somewhat. How y'all doing this evening? We're gonna we're gonna wait a few more people get in here, then we're gonna give away a couple of carburetors. Loud and clear. All right, Willard. The how y'all been doing? I hope y'all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I'm a little early here, but doesn't matter. Early in, early out, they say. uh, I'm tired. I don't mind telling you. It's a good tired though. You been working on your house? What you been doing on there? I'm fixing to have a driveway poured. I've been going through a bunch of stuff for that. I'm not doing it. The contractor is. But getting everything ready for him to do it. Bob Jones, how you doing, sir? Very good. I hope you're doing great. Fixing a wall and insulating my floor. I hear you. And that's the next thing I'm going to do after the driveway's poured and all that. I will be looking into some insulation. Old house, 2 foot off the ground. There's not many options. That spray stuff, I'm not really a big fan of it. I hear you. Going till spring. Mine's just started. I got my new engine in the bike. I did a uh, homemade super clutch. Seems like it's doing good. Haven't ridden it. I did crank it up today. Huge amount of compression. We've got a couple carburetors we're going to give away today or tonight. I didn't know whether anybody would show up because everybody's going live now. You got Leonard going live 24/7. Oh well. And then you got uh, Jared D live 5 nights a week. Yes, I have lost some weight. You work 50 hours a week hard as hell, you're going to lose some weight. But I gained it from Thanksgiving. I hated that. But I'm going to lose it back. It looks a lot better on the phone than it does the laptop there. But I hope you, like I said, I hope everybody's doing good. I got backup here. Turn myself. Yeah, I know. I'm a little early. And Bob Jones, say something. I want to see if you got a wrench. And Dustin H, you should have a wrench too. Hey, Mike Miller, how you doing? Yeah, it's not even 6 o'clock right now. So I jumped the gun a little bit just to see if everything was going to work. If it didn't, I could regroup. I cooked dinner yesterday, Thanksgiving dinner for, well, no, that wasn't yesterday, the day before yesterday. The For in-laws and my stepkids and my grandkids, which are in college, believe it or not. It's a wonderful bunch. They are. And show y'all a little bit what we got going on here. My thermostell's kicking, I can see it. You got it done though? I mean, I hear you. All right, we have this snazzy carburetor right here. Next week, yeah. Uh, Tuesday and Wednesday, I should have a brand new driveway. I hope. It's that pumper carburetor, and it's coming with the makeshift manifold and everything and all that. That will be shipped to you. If whoever guesses the questions that I'm going to pose, and then get this stuff out of here. We got, can you all see that? Let me pull it out of there. We got this. I have no idea what it is. It's anyway, I didn't have any luck with it. It's a 19 millimeter. I am sending the really nice clamps, the hose and intake, and the air cleaner. Now this one has got, I put something on it to put an air cleaner on it. It had an air cleaner on it, but sorry, it fit my 21 on my new engine. So you're not getting the air cleaner. Sorry. And that could be, let me go ahead and say this. I don't know whether you did any porting on it or not, but if you don't clean these things really, really good and you leave a speck of that stuff in there, especially if let's say you're using a carbide uh, burr bit for the Dremels. That is carbide, and if a little bit breaks off, you don't run your hand around there and feel it. It will do it. It could be, if it was right where your two rings meet, then your rings might be pinching. Just saying. Uh, if it's on the sides, then it could be the horrible wrist pin keepers that we get. They will, they will, and a lot of times it's just not really. And we know we clean them really good, but I've gotten some stuff embedded in a piston and then pull it out, get it under the microscope like a damn somebody that's ADHD, and try to find out what it is. And the only thing I could come up with is a little piece of carbide that broke off when I was doing the 40. So they will wear down. They will polish out. Yeah, it's a 19 millimeter, whatever. Delorto DHL SLAT, something like that. And the iron sleeve I had, the 49, which was one of the old ones, pushed me up almost to 50, pushed me to 49 miles an hour, almost 50, in my fat ass. And it finally, where the transfers are at, it started cracking right there. Luckily, I found it, at least saved the crank and the cases. But yeah, they're cast iron, spun iron. Now you got to remember they're spun cast. Rose, evening. How you doing? How you doing, sir? They're spun, so the heavier metal goes to the outside, and then they bore out the inside, and so you got your better metal to the outside. But you also got to remember where they're made, and not high quality steel. They don't do we're going to add a little bit of chromium. We're going to add, like regular steel mills will. We're going to add a little lawnmower. We're going to add a little barbell and stuff like that. So it's not the highest quality. And I've looked for sleeves to sleeve one of these jugs, and I'm still in the process of looking because they make some really high quality sleeves, really nice. But yeah, and the compression I got on this new motor, this 50 millimeter Minarelli hybrid, and I'm gonna tell you all some other stuff I did. With the stock piston you get with it, it's 12 millimeter wrist pin. It's not a 10 millimeter wrist pin. I made my whole bottom end with a crank that had a 10 millimeter wrist pin. I'm sitting there going, well, kiss my grits. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, let me get a YD100 piston. So I got one from CDH, windowed and everything else. And I'm curious to see what this one will put out right now because the compression is super high. If y'all want me to put a compression tester on it, because that's a good question. I thought about that the other night, and I said, you know what? I wonder how much compression this thing is putting out because it's a lot. So if you want me to do it, I'll do it. We'll get it down and we'll go ahead. Y'all get to see the new handlebars on it anyhow. I would say a good compression number for that would be, I do know I read a long time ago whenever you're piston porting something or something like that, 125 is like perfect. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm pretty sure this in here will probably go 150. You want me to test this one? I haven't done it yet. I haven't tested none of them. I don't know why I haven't. I bought it for the lawnmowers. All right, let's do it. Come on. Let me get it down. All right. Move this out of the way. It's going to take me a little bit to get it down. I put them up in the air like that to get them out of the way. And it's dirty. There's a super clutch. That's the head and everything. So yeah, good question. Good question. Because I thought about this the other day, and I said, I ought to test one of these things. Well, this ain't a good one to test because this one's high compression. To me, it is anyhow. You can't even hardly turn it over. And I'm going to have to use a piece of pipe to do it. Now I got to find what. That is an excellent question. I'm glad you brought that up. But it does run, but I'm not cranking it up. No way. Too loud. And it's dark. Oh, yeah. I put it on there because I put it on there good too. Real good. There we go. Well, I got a piece of pipe. I can kick it good. I got to find out what threads these are. Is that it right there? This is going to be interesting because actually I did think about it the other night. I said, the compression chest this damn thing because the compression was so high on it. Reading 0. I hope y'all can see that. What do y'all guess? What's a guess? What do y'all think? Let me get my pipe. And if you notice, there ain't no pedal over here. That's why. This thing is a monster. Almost 125. And I've heard 125 is supposed to be perfect for a two-stroke, or I didn't know it'd be that hard to get there, though. Oh, shoot. That's it. Can I let this off? I think I can unscrew it. I want to show you all the pressure. This thing's ridiculous, though. But I've always heard that 125 is like really, really good for a two-stroke because there's no valves. Yeah, almost. Not quite. Like 122 or something like that. But yeah, that was a good question. So, answered it. That was cool. So, it is high compression, and it's the highest compression motor I've ever done. It had a half a millimeter, 5.8 millimeter, 20 thousandths. So, it's tight. It has a peculiar sound too. A good sound, not a bad sound, but a peculiar one. It has a really tight, tingy sound to it, which I like. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think these cylinders are worth a shit, to be honest with you, because the other one, the 47, I'm going to show you all that. Never could get it to stop leaking because it cracks and all kinds of stuff in the cylinder. So this is something to be aware of. If you buy one, you might get a bad casting like I did on that one. Up and away. got all kinds of goofy shit in my shop. Y'all still on there? We still live? Huh? How come my phone's not keeping up with everything? I have to read it from here. That's crazy. It's 125. It's what have I done? Get the heck out of here. Let me see if I can get my phone working. I don't know why. Yeah, it's froze up. Anyway. Yes, it froze up. You piece of dog new. And I don't like phones. I'll be first to tell all that. They're junk. Leftover turkey, just eat it. I like leftover turkey. I'm on a carnivore diet, so I just eat nothing but meat. It's a boring diet. Let me go back here a little bit, can I? Oh, okay, now. All kinds of damn numbers. 148, 110, 137, 176. No, it wasn't that high, but I always heard that 125 is like the perfect holy grail number. It didn't make it, but I know this thing's got compression, which that head's got a lot to do with it too. That's a really good head. I do recommend it. Yeah, the frame I do like too. It's the bike with that other motor on it. Oh, I was going to show you all that too. See, where's that piece of garbage at? Right here, right here. Now I am going to pop this off of here. Might use it someplace else. The rest of this junk's gone. Can I save the gasket? Save the gasket. Yeah. So I even cut a ridge in here to compress the gasket down. Wipe it off. And I'm going to tell you what I did with this motor to get the kind of compression it's got. and there is a crack. And this casting is not good at all. I don't know if y'all could see that very good, but it's like right here. Yeah, it catches my finger right there. Right there. Lighting's not too good. But it's like it, and this is what you can expect. And this is where it's going right now. It's not even worth having. We're going to put it in the trash. It's done. All right. Now, I told you I'll put a YD100 piston in there. And is this thing still working? You're going to rebore. I'm not sure what that is. And that's not rebore, that's rebore. Is that like French? I'm not sure. I don't speak French. I speak two languages, good English and bad English. But what I did was the piston in the 50 millimeter version of the Minarelli hybrid is, and this is the intake. The reason I did the intake in the other video, this is what they give you to run that engine. It's smaller than the damn regular China doll. So that's the reason I put a 21 tube in it, 21 inside diameter tube. And I went with a CDH piston, windowed piston. And whenever I put it in there and I ran it down, run the numbers, the piston went up under the exhaust port. And it was up under top dead center. I'm going, great. I don't have to cut none of the deck off. I don't have to cut none of the pump off. I'm going and I'm going to cut the base on the cylinder. And I had to cut it a good bit, probably about 1/8 of an inch, to get it down where the piston was even with the exhaust port perfectly. And and after I did that, my squish was 20 thousandths or 0.508 millimeters. So just pretty much perfect. And yeah, you couldn't beat that. So that was about perfect. We're going to start the giveaway here pretty soon. Now, when I asked the question, this came up last time. The other jugs I've got were spares. I hear you. Yeah, it worked perfectly. I got good compression. And once I got all the Lucas Assembly lube popped out of it earlier today, which has smoked the whole yard and shop up, and it started, and I haven't got a throttle cable hooked up, so I was sticking a screwdriver in there, trying to get it to, and I haven't jetted it or anything, which I never jet with those carburetors, because I just put them on for, set the idle and forget it, that's it. When it cleared out, okay. So we'll see. I don't think it's going to run worth shit. I really don't, because I don't think the jug's worth a damn. So yeah, I cut a bunch off the bottom. I leveled out the piston to the exhaust port, and that gave me a perfect squish. So I lost nothing on the pump. So it came out perfect. Yeah, the piston was a YD100 piston, 50 millimeter. I put the rings in there off of it. I got 15 thousandths gap on it. I go, we good. So your cylinder's going to expand some, your piston's going to expand some, but yeah, it's good. It really is. It just put right in there. And then I only cranked it up one time. That's it. So we can't go on that. We got to run the bike naturally. The other engine that came out of that bike, I am going to do another LD90 because I've had such good success with the Willow bike that I am going to do another LD90. That's just a good motor. That's just a good running motor. I'm going to do an in-depth build on that. I hear you. But yeah, whenever my piston was all the way down, you had about 1/8 of an inch below the exhaust opening and the transfer opening. And when it was all the way top, it's about 1/8 inch down from top dead center. I'm going, beautiful. I just cut 1/8 off the bottom. I set it down there. I kept cutting it, and came out beautiful. Yeah, the LD90 cylinder, that's on the Willow bike. Bad to the bone. Pulls like a sumbitch. But yeah, so I cut everything off the bottom of the jug and not the top of the jug. And it's got compression 122, 123, I would say. So not too bad, I don't think. Long time ago, back in the motorcycle, they said 125 was good. It was like it couldn't achieve any more than that because of the piston porting design and all that, which I don't believe all that. All right, let's get. Oh yeah, and last Saturday of next month, December, I'm going to have a bit of a special one. I'm opening this box. It's a CDH crank. It is a ZL 40 millimeter. I don't know if y'all can. Oh yeah, there it goes. ZL 40 millimeter. Fresh from CDH, which I like their cranks. They're still pretty heavy. I'll be truing and balancing it, and I'll be giving that away the last Saturday of December. So somebody, Ken Compton, like his, so Ken Compton needs to work on his clutch. Am I not? This is not working. Why? Why is it doing that? I'm missing a ton of stuff here. Hang on. My phone quit doing what it's supposed to do. So y'all just gonna have to get down here when I see you. And I don't know why it's doing that. It's not doing its job. All right. Now this is messed up. Seriously? What the heck? Okay. Why ain't it working here? Where's the smoke coming from? My thermostat. So, yeah, these carbs are not the best in the world. Is what it is. Next month we got a nice balance and true crank. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start with this beautiful carburetor right here. Yes, indeed. All right. So now I do want to say, leave your comments in the chat, not at the bottom. You can leave them in the chat. There was a mistake about that last time, so just leave them in the chat. All right. It's even got the linkage on it and the intake and everything. I'm trying to get this. Everything works somewhat backward on this damn thing. But yeah, it runs a motor. I just haven't run it that much. Don't feel like messing with it. Okay. I'm old, cantankerous, don't like messing with stuff. That carburetor's on that bike. The Micanunis 21s, they're good. Why? I am stupid because I'm trying to touch screen my damn computer here. Yeah, the linkage come out pretty sweet. It's a straight pull. You don't need a special carburetor or linkage or anything or any cable or anything like that. So the question you have to answer to win this is, well, hey, my bike's is in there. Cool. In order to win this carburetor, you're going to have to tell me every corner has one and every room has two. What is it? All right. And that's for this one. Question number 2 for this beauty right here. You know the answer, but you're not playing? Engine. All right, whoa. 0 is the answer, but 0 missed the question. Bob Jones said it first. Did you say 0? Engine unknown. I know you want this carburetor. You like them. That was a good job on what you did with them. Yes, sir. The letter O is the answer. All right. I know you like them too. So, Bob Jones, I don't know if that was his answer. He said, "Oh, missed the question." Yes, you're right. I don't know whether if that O missed the question. Oh, well, you were the first one. Well, a corner's only got 1 0 or O, and room's got 2. Okay. Question for this one. Quite a bit harder. Okay. What word has 3 double letters consecutive in it? All right. Engine unknown, bookkeeper. You got it. All right. No, it's not Mississippi. It's 3 consecutive double letter consecutive. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That was that was quick on that one. So I didn't think y'all get that one. So now, engine unknown. Email me your address, and they will be sent to you for free. Now, Bob Jones, you were the. I keep getting damn Facebook stuff here. Oh my goodness. Yes, Bob, you want that carburetor, right? You were the first to answer. Oh, it's kind of didn't really know where he was going. So just let me know. I mean, you got the carburetor. If you don't want it, then somebody else was right behind you with the answer. So, all right, it's coming to you. Send me your address, but I think I already got it. So good deal, guys. And there'll be a balanced crank last Saturday of December. I will get it done. Oh, my bikes, I wanted to tell you. You want this? It's for a narrower pattern. But don't go nowhere, my bikes. Okay, you're just going to have to widen the whole pattern a little bit out to fit that jug. Other than that, this will be in the mail to you. So it's coming. All right. I took this off that other motor I just threw away. I said, I know he said he wanted one, so I'm going to send him that one. Leonard Aroa, how you doing, sir? You missed all the giveaways. Really, the only thing you need to do my bikes is make sure that your piston is flush with the exhaust all the way down. That motor will fly, literally. Glad to have you on here. You don't hit too many lives. Yeah, and see my damn phone. It just froze up again. Goddamn stupid ass damn thing. Yeah. Sorry. I tell you what, they would be good for if you got a saw jug. They already got that port at the bottom of the cylinder to do the pulse, or a 4-stroke. They'd be good for a 4-stroke. But they'd be good for anything. You just have to put a port on it to pump it. Engine Unknown did really good with the one he had, and even Trent, he did pretty good with it. So something to try. You have a good night, sir. You be careful. Ride safe. And always remember, anybody riding these motorized bicycles, we're all 1 6-millimeter bolt from disaster. That doesn't sound good, does it? And I'm having tea, by the way. Long Island, but it's still tea. There you go. That's what I did with mine. And I did the Pulse Sport thing. I'll even send you a boost bottle if you want it. I'm kidding. I had a bunch of RC B5, 5th scale, big Zenoa RC car guys say, oh, you got a port for a boost bottle. That's where it's supposed to go. That's what gives our cars torque. Different horse. So yeah, we're going to see here in the days to come. I got the new handlebars on it. I got a clutch done on it and everything. So, and it put out 122, 23 pounds of compression. It's got a lot of compression. I know it pops right off. And Willard, We're all going to say a prayer for you. I'm 67 years old. I'm doing 50 hours a damn week, high energy in a damn fab shop, making dredges. Oh, really? They got to be big ones. They say they work on some stuff. The RC car guys that run the Zenoas and the, what's the other ones they run? I can't think of the engines, but they're two strokes. They say to gain torque, they use them. Well, I'm telling you right now, and oh yeah, hit me up. Everybody hit me up that doesn't have one of these, because OP1's getting the first one, and he's going to do a little R&D testing on it. It was basically his idea for me to make some more and make them bigger. If you already got one, don't bother. You got one. Y'all got really nice ones too, stainless steel and brass. I'm using this piece of damn junk ass damn steel one I built a year or so ago, or hell no longer than that. All y'all stuff's better than mine. But if you ain't got one, I am making some more aluminum ones, and they won't hurt anything or anything. So yes, I'm still using this. So, but it still works. It just hasn't got the diameter as this one, but this is a lot lighter, so better shipping, and aluminum doesn't hurt anything. So if you do not have one, hit me up on here. Say, I don't have one. And I will send you one. And it will be for free once I get them made. And then you'll have to, of course, email me your address. What it is, it's to, hang on here. I don't think I have. Oh, yes, I do. Right here. Right here. Okay. You take your sprocket off where your clutch is at. You put this in there. You beat the whole clutch basket and everything out the other side. Okay? Then you go in this way, the other way, to where the bearing's at. Let me get a bearing. Bearing. This rides on the bearing, then you knock your bearing out. Very simple. I need to send you one because I know my bike doesn't have one. So I've made some really nice ones out of stainless steel, stamped them and everything. These guys got them, you know. But, oh, this is not my idea. This was a long time ago. I forget who posted it. They had one. They were using it. I just copied it. It's not my idea. I will say that right off the bat. I'm not sure where I got the idea from, but it's not mine. Yeah, the aluminum makes sense because it doesn't damage anything, but I've never damaged anything with this one. And I'll knock the clutch right out of it. No problem. That's right. Obi-Wan has number 2. I stamped him and everything. So I'm gonna send you one with that. My bikes. I'm gonna send you one with that plate. Send your address to Kevin Todd at NAMA, which stands for North American Model Boaters Association, which I used to run RC boats. And send me your address, and I'll send you one when they're done. Good deal. I'm gonna get them done hopefully by next weekend. I'm gonna get these carburetors out this week, I hope. No problem, brother. We got you. I'm gonna send you one. I was gonna send you one anyhow because I know you don't have one, and I don't know whether ERT has one or not. But he don't come on here. I know he's got. I know I sent him something, but I never had your address. I need to send you a scribe too. I'm doing a bunch of those. No problem. Yes, Bob Jones. You just posted. It's working over here. Do you have one, Bob Jones? Raul? No, he doesn't have one. I'm going to send him one. You don't have one, Bob Jones? Okay, I'm going to send you one. All right, I'm just going to come back on this, and I'll catch the ones that doesn't, and some I know don't have them. I'm going to send them to them. I don't think Bry, the bike guy, or Bry, the guy, either one of those have one. I'm going to send them one. But it's going to take me a little bit to get it done, but I'm going to get them done. What's up, Kevin? What's happening? I'm late. Well, we just gave all kinds of stuff away. You wasn't here. It's all right. Yes, that is the best one. Send me your address. You saw the thing on there. I will. Yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe. Not really. I don't substitute for anybody. I come original, just like Santa Claus. But like I said, at the end of the month, a balanced and true crank. We're going to give that away, and maybe something else. Oh Lord, hang on. Yeah, I don't too. Damn air compressor. Sorry. We'll fight for that balanced crank. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's going to be a tough question, guys. It ain't going to be easy like some people crushed them. Engine Unknown crushed it. And he doesn't have one of these either. So I'm going to send him one. We're all praying for you, Willard. You're going to make it through this. Hell, if I made it through what I went through and doing what I'm doing now, I know you can do it. Oh, yeah, I got you. I got you, Engine Unknown. Don't worry about that. Like I said, I've got to get on the lathe and get them all knurled up and cleaned up and everything. And they are handy because, like I said, you just drive your whole damn clutch basket right out the other side. The bearing's going to go with it, and then you turn right around and knock the bearing out. Now, I said that. These are not to put a bearing in. No. But y'all know that. Some don't, but y'all know that. I wouldn't go as far as say they're amazing, but they do work. And they don't damage anything. Your lower abdomen. Why? Yeah, I got a hot plate. I throw the case on there, drop the bearing in. I don't even like pressing them in these cases. Yeah, you can freeze the bearing and then heat the case. Ow, 28 degrees. Ow. I'm out here in the shop right now, and it's probably a balmy, well, I'll tell y'all right now. It's 47 degrees, which I like cold weather. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. 250 degrees on a hot plate or a toaster oven or something like that, you drop the bearing in. Literally, you just drop it in. Pressing them in, the walls are so thin, you have a chance of distorting or warping or whatever. 250 degrees, that engine will get to that anyhow. Not quite that hot at the bottom end, but at the top it will. Diverticulitis, infection, I've had it 6 times. Yes, my wife gets that all the time. Yes, sir. And you don't have one of these tools either, do you? Ken C 56? I need to send you one. Yeah, y'all guys up north. See, this is when I start riding down here. That's the reason I don't ride too much during the summer, because it's hot. It's like 100 degrees. 26. Oh, God. Yeah, see, during the day, we're at like 65, 23. Oh, 23. Oh. Yeah, this is to drive your clutch basket out. You put that in there, you drive it out, then reverse it. And then this is for your, knocks your piston out the other way. Just to get your clutch in and out real easy and do work on it or whatever you got to do. It's not my original tool. I did not invent this. I got the idea from somebody else. Yeah, it works good, and it doesn't hurt anything. You know, you've seen some people beat the damn threads all to hell and back on these things. Is that the right side? Yeah, right here. And these are aluminum, by the way, and they'll probably be a little bit more forgiving. But even if, and I know you're not supposed to do this, But even if you can't get your sprocket off, you got to remember it's on a taper. You can put this in there and knock the shit out of it, and you can break the damn sprocket off, get your key off, and then knock this on out. So I hear you, brother. Yeah, well, this won't do it. And that's the reason I made them. I gave a bunch of them away. Not a bunch, but I think like 12 or so. And they were out of stainless steel, which they still didn't hurt anything. They still don't hurt nothing. But these will be a little bit more forgiving. And it does work good. And it's, like I said, I have no trouble. This is the tool I've been using the whole time. You can see the end mushroomed on it. It's made out of steel. It's a piece of shit. It works. I have never, ever damaged a thread. So they work. They work good. But it's not my idea. I will say that. I can't remember where I saw this, but Little Evil. Little Evil, do you have one of these? Did you get one? Just one. I don't know whether you got one or not. All right, I got you. I got to make a lot more now. That's all right though. Is that my? Damn, I can see my breath a little bit. All right, I will be making you one too. I got your address. I hear you. F-Zero. I do like the way they look, but Little Evil in the house. Yeah, he does. And by the way, Ken C56, you were right about the handlebars. So I redid my handlebars, and I can't remember who told me that L.A. Hubbard cut the original handlebars, and I put them on there, and yeah, they're a lot better. I'll be right back. I had to get some more tea. Bike Wizard. All right. Hey, Bike Wizard. Everybody. Yeah, there's a lot of people on here. Oh, hang on here. Hang on. Now, sitting here. I can do this better here. I'm giving y'all wrenches, by the way, and kick people out that ain't supposed to be on here. Yes, sir. I gave everybody wrenches because they all good people on here. I mean, I don't have no. I haven't seen one troll, I guess you could say. You know. So. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. ERT's here. Kidding. Kidding. Just picking on you, ERT. ERT the GOAT, greatest of all time. Oh, Lord. I'm having me some tea, by the way. Long Island, but. Oh, we're doing good, ERT. How you doing? Little Evil's the greatest of all time. I don't think you'll see two-stroke stuffing on here, but Dave, if he knew I was on, he would probably come. Yeah, there's just nothing but stars on here tonight. I got to get Engine Unknown here. Now he's a moderator, and I did like your aluminum welding too, by the way. Now the 224, is that a four stroke? Because I'm fixing to do a four stroke here coming up. I want to do that Harbor Freight one, that the animal or whatever it is. No, that's the old frame that I'm going to weld all kinds of stuff on it. No, you did good. Predator. Okay. Is that the one they call the animal or something, or the high performance one? That's what I was wanting to do. But I do have a 10 horsepower Tecumseh, which is like a. I want to do a four stroke. I haven't done a four stroke yet. I know it's a four stroke, but the Ghost. There you go. There you go. The Ghost. Yeah, I was wanting to get that engine and aluminum flywheel and all the goodies in the head and all that, but I think it's got a lot of it on it. Hey, all right. As long as it didn't burn nobody. Yeah, and you are correct. That's the reason I hold out for CDH's cranks, because they're still. I just got this one, and they're still beefy, and it's nice and heavy. I don't know about the other one, but I do know this is a good one. This is a. I get there, ZL 40 millimeter. I'll be truing and balancing it, and we will be giving this to somebody the last Saturday of December. Be there or be square. Questions are not going to be as easy as they were tonight, evidently. A 420. No. That's too big. Yeah, and that might be the thing too. But, and like I said, Briggs and Stratton makes what, the animal? all that the Tilly Strong block and all that's Greek to me right now. And I hadn't really got into it. I got that frame up there. I'm gonna have to clean it all up. I'm gonna have to weld some heavy plate on it, aluminum plate, and stuff like that, and fix the cracks that the two strokes did to it, and beef everything up. Well, this is just as cool as the tool here. There is Redbeard's Garage has got all the links to these people that make the cams, the flywheels, and all this to these engines. Yeah, I'm going to take it slow on this. Yeah, you're right on that, my bikes. But we're all the time doing crazy stuff. You don't have to run it that fast all the time or power or whatever, but my bride guy, look here. You don't have one of these. I know you don't. And I'm pretty sure I got your address. So you'll be getting one in the mail. Nice. Yeah, and that's true because I broke frames, and these are Kent frames, and they're not designed for this kind of stuff, which what frame is. But I've had a lot of cracks on it, and I'm going to beef it up significantly. Excuse me. And I'm going to beef it up pretty heavy. The if you got a 212, weight is not a big deal at that time. So, fortunately for me, being fat, but But that's my next project after I get this one squared away back here behind my head. And like I said, that other jug was just, and I don't think this one's going to be any better. I really don't. It's got compression though, and that's usually power. So we'll see. So guys, this has been wonderful. It really has. Last Saturday every month we're gonna be on here. We're gonna be giving away a crank and probably some other stuff. The last Saturday, December. Y'all have a good night. God, it's cold where y'all are at. It's not that bad here. So this is the kind of time of the year I like to ride, and we have sunny days here that are like, even in December, we'll get up to 70, 80 degrees. And they're just so clear and just cool as hell. Fun Master, look here. I'm gonna give you a wrench too. I'm trying to get everybody, but I didn't catch you for some reason. There we go. Got you. And yes, thank y'all so much for showing up. I mean, this is like absolutely awesome. I got an all-star cast, no outsiders or nothing. Okay, Caveman Mechanic, I'm gonna give you a wrench. There we go. Yeah, it's been an all-star cast here. We ain't had no people asking, where is this smoke coming? Is it? Oh, it's this thing. The mosquito thing. I can turn it off now. Ain't no mosquitoes flying around here. Wrist pin clips. Weisco. Once you get them in, you ain't going to get them out, but they ain't going to come out. That's the only way to go. And I don't know about being the man. I just love y'all to death. Mike. Give you a wrench. There we go. I think I got everybody. Yeah, they won't run long without that clip in there. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, and if they get into that transfer port, yes. Yeah, that's bad. But it's always a learning process, and I want to leave something with all y'all right now. Remember, riding these things that we do up to 50 miles an hour and above, you're 1 6mm bolt from disaster. Always do a pre-ride and a post-ride inspection. Always. Yes, sir. You do the same. Thank you so much for showing up. And yes, y'all just ride safe. Be careful. Be situation awareness around you all the time. Down here, I do anyhow, because you got people on cell phones, and people don't care. So, yeah. Y'all have a good night. We had fun, and I had an all-star cast. I can't complain about anything. So y'all have a good night.